What are you here for? That's probably not going to happen today.
Why not?
Because he's usually gone by already this time. Have you talked to him?
Yeah, how come they didn't tell us that at the window?
Probably because they didn't know.
You go and talk to her about it.
What is it about?
Assault charges I made, from down here and made, and one of them is attempted murder. Because I had face reconstruction, I've been hit upside the head twice. One of them, you can see where bone broke. The last time I got hit in the back of the neck, and I got nerve damage, and I got...
When was this?
Doesn't matter, attempted murder, I don't know,
It does matter.
It goes back, go through again, don't matter, attempted murder. Don't hear no sexual hate.
Listen to me right now. Just listen. You're claiming assault. I asked when that occurred.
4 months, probably have done time. First time.
When? No, not. When's the last time it happened?
I don't know when it was the last time.
Well,
The best thing that you can do is tomorrow morning. Are you related?
I'm
Find a friend of
working
family.
with him as a victim's advocate
Okay.
for policeabuse.com.
Please do what?
Policeabuse.com.
Okay.
And Mr. Wingert has made numerous complaints to the Sheriff's Department and feels that he's not getting treated properly and that his complaints that he's filed are not being investigated.
Did you fill out paperwork?
There are reports on file with the Sheriff's Office.
But did you fill out paperwork?
yeah, numerous times.
Did you get copies of any of those reports?
Yeah, you can see your hand. I'm not going to. I got all kinds of papers for you. Now, I handed Mr. Pendleton this one all 4.
Oh, well, you only had to say that name right there. He
What?
does no longer work for
I
us.
know that.
He works in dispatch, but he doesn't work for us. The best thing that you can do, if you're going to claim attempted murder, is tomorrow come back down here, first thing in the morning, and ask for Detective Puffenbarger. His name is Chad Puffenbarger. Ask for one of the detectives. The one with the weird name.
Why can't I talk for sure?
What would be a
She's
protocol?
not available.
What would be a protocol if he files a police report? Shouldn't the detectives or a deputy conduct an investigation?
It depends on what happened, what the circumstances
Because
were.
his complaint is that the police report's been filed. His complaint is it's not being investigated. He wants to make a complaint to the sheriff himself.
Yeah.
But every time we try to contact the sheriff, it's always he's busy, he's not available, he doesn't want to talk, he's not here. And we've been dealing with this, going on 2 years now?
I started from out, I know it's 6.
Okay,
Well,
so...
let me ask this. Your last report, the last one, out of all the assaults, out of the attempted murder, whatever, who is the suspect in all this?
My sister.
Your sister. Wow.
She hit me, broke my head, I got...
Okay. And that happened all in Miller County?
Yeah.
Okay.
I called police now and command them all.
What year was your last one?
Helen took it.
Oh, God, then that's been at least 2 years
He
ago.
went on vacation back.
Okay, but correct me if I'm wrong, but that's been at least 2 years ago, right? Because Pendleton hasn't been with us for at least 2 years.
The day he
If
got
not,
fireworks
3.
swinging at my house.
Okay, here's the deal. If there was a report done and it has not been done in 2 years, we'll just say 2 years, I can tell you what the protocol steps are. We take an initial report. If there's something to it, either way, a report gets typed up. If we have charges that are criminal, then we type up a probable cause statement, type up the report, and send it up to the prosecutor. You will need to talk to Matt Howard, because he's the prosecutor.
He was my attorney when all this happened.
And you'll have to talk to him to see why there's not any charges filed. And he can direct you where it
He
needs
had
to
to
go.
recluse himself because I filed charges. And when my sister hired See, got one thing for there. He knew anything about her. He can't do it because Matt Harris had to recruit himself. They're already
Well,
involved.
unfortunately, he's our attorney here. He's our
Now, if we
prosecutor.
want to make a complaint against a police officer for not doing their job, who do we make a complaint to? Wouldn't
Well,
that be the sheriff? I mean, naturally,
typically it'd be Captain Wilson first.
Well,
He's the one that
I
handles
think
those
we've
things.
gone there already.
he's the one that come out to my
Do
house.
we know the officer or?
He's the one that come out to my house when it burned down that day. And
Who?
he used to be fire marshal.
Captain Wilson, yes.
So he should recuse himself from that because the now fire marshal come out, he's worked for Wilson.
Yeah, but why would Wilson have to recuse himself?
Because he shouldn't have anything to do with it because,
He's a police officer, so I'm
yeah, but
confused.
he can't. He used to be fire marshal.
Right.
So it's conflict of interest stuff.
No, he doesn't work for the fire marshal's office
Well,
anymore.
what about the fire marshal when he lied? Because he said when he started the hot water here, I was trying to hose the hot water here after the fire started. And I got witness to that. It started underneath my trailer.
Okay, here's the
The
deal.
whole thing is
Here's the
messed
deal.
up. It's a big
I'm not
problem.
calling you out and saying that you are not telling any truth. What I'm saying is if a fire marshal comes to your house and they determine that your house burns down and this is the cause, if
Well,
they determine that, then that is a determination by the state. I have nothing to do with that. They don't have anything to do with that.
well,
And they're not going to have anything to do with that.
well, so those people do anything when somebody gets hurt, solve it.
Do we do anything? I can tell you right now that I've put quite a few little bastards in jail for hurting somebody.
Well, I've been hurt numerous times on me.
Okay, you didn't come, here's the deal, You didn't have me as your officer when you made those reports.
So,
You made those reports, you can't double file the same report twice.
well, where's a copy of the report that you found?
That you will have to talk to Billy Rising, he is the sergeant, and he will get
he's
you
working there
every,
again?
yeah,
I thought he resigned.
he's been here for a while.
Didn't you resign?
He retired,
He was retired.
no, he retired, and he's been working out on the farm, but he's been working here too.
That's all. Doug Ryan, Kidwell, Keith,
Kidwell's not here, he works for Eldon.
no.
We don't talk to
He
him.
tried to run, every time we got in a fight, tried to run behind me. He don't like me either.
He's a piece of crap,
I know it.
so. But I can tell you that there are probably no original deputies here other than maybe Scribner, Wilson, Sheriff. Gregory's back, Joe Woods is here. So,
Okay, give me a reason why I didn't do anything.
can I give you a reason why? No, because I'm not the officer who didn't take care of your business.
So, who's ultimately responsible for what happens to our insurance?
Ultimately responsible, each person is responsible for their own actions.
So the sheriff don't have no, you guys can just do whatever you want to do. Right, is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I said. What I said was each person is responsible for their own actions.
Well, so the sheriff.
And in the end result, if you do something wrong, are you talking about being reprimanded?
No, I'm talking about.
We have a chain of command. Your first chain of command would be your corporal, then your sergeant, then your captain, then your sheriff. That's how our chain of command works.
Because I've been the governor, attorney general of the United States,
Jay Nixon and all them?
the United States.
Okay.
And y'all told me to go back down. This for Matt Blunt. That's when Nixon was attorney general.
Right.
I put him, or the story down on KRCG. And he was going to be there, and I was talking to him this thing about this ain't right. Well,
I didn't see the story, so I don't even know what you're talking about. So, but if you want to file a new report, that's something that has occurred recently, I have no problem doing that. No problem at all, and I will be glad to type the initial report and send it to our detective, and even tell you which detective will have your report. Now, as far as those, my advice to you is, show up tomorrow morning, ask for Chad Puffenbarger, speak with him in person, and tell him, bring all your stuff back up here. And while you're back there, request then to speak to Captain Wilson.
What time does he arrive here?
Oh, Captain Wilson's here early.
Okay.
I mean, if you get here at like
What
7,
time does the
he's
sergeant
probably
arrive
here.
here?
8 o'clock. Everybody comes in at 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want to talk to Captain Wilson, he'll be here early.
He's probably here earlier than that. He's usually in the office before I get here. I come on at 7 and he's usually here.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
All right.
but that's what I would do. And as far as making complaints, if you can't get a complaint in here, go to Highway Patrol.
I've been in here, I come straight from the highway patrol.
I know, but what I'm saying is if you have a complaint against the sheriff's department, then I would suggest that you go a step higher to the Highway Patrol. And if you can't get any answers there, then I would do exactly what you did. I would talk to the governor's office, the attorney general.
They say, I gotta start Bob work up. They say she can call the president about this matter. So I'm starting next Bob.
I understand that. It's a really long, painful process.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not familiar
Well,
with any
do
of your...
anyone school bus work with here back in 07, 08? You know, when school bus work down here?
No, I don't. I wouldn't hear that.
Mr. Rabb was there when I had highway patrol. I was on the phone with highway patrol and sure enough, there's the bus wreck. Said, Mr. Rabb is staying here. He went and asked Mr. Rabbit why nothing's been done yet. Mr. Rabbit would give a highway patrol my man. I think somebody should down thumb. Now I got a report.
You know what? And we are all entitled to our opinion, and I cannot tell you. I don't have an opinion because I wasn't there. I don't know what was said. So unless I'm the type of person, unless I see it or hear it for myself,
Okay.
you know, unless it's in black and white and I have proof,
So what?
I don't believe in
What
anything.
you said, if you don't see it, you can't bring it back.
I would recommend you come back in the morning.
You don't like the answers I'm giving him, do you?
Cause that's what they say when
I think he needs to talk to at least the captain, somebody in direct chain of command. So
Well, what is it that you feel is not being done for him?
he feels that these complaints that he's filed have not been investigated or investigated properly. That nobody's contacted him or nobody was arrested. And
Okay, well, you're not always going to get a response as far as somebody calling you back either. I mean, I'm not saying that that's right, but if I were familiar with his cases, like I said, have him talk to Chad Pufenbarger in the morning.